John, Brooke, Heather, you all know Miss Woodley, my assistant. Thanks very much for coming. I think we're ready to get started. John, could you just close the blinds there? We're gonna watch. Okay, girls, Brooke, as you guys know, your uncle has not been seen for 5 years since he left on his last climb for the Himalayas. Since we haven't seen him for so long, I guess it's reasonable to assume that he slipped and fell into a bottomless crevasse and died. So what we're gonna do is, he's made a pre-recorded will, which I have, I have it right here on the computer, and I think we'll just play it. And can you start that, Ms. Wood?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Last will and testament of Mr. Penwin Jones.
Are we on?
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Okay. If you're watching this now, I may be dead. Or more likely, I decided to just keep climbing. At any rate, I'm sick and tired of all of you, and I will not be returning. After taking what I've needed with me to live like a king in Nepal for the rest of my life, I leave behind my estate estimated at approximately $2 million in cash. The sum of this estate is to be equally divided between my two nieces, Heather and Brooke, provided that the conditions are adhered to by the letter.
Yeah, get to the conditions already.
Now, it's not that I particularly like you girls. As a matter of fact, all of my relations, as far as I'm concerned, are loathsome and annoying, and you girls are no exception. Now, what I remember of you two girls is that you're spoiled, selfish, self-centered.
Jerk.
You were running around on your cell phones, playing your hip-hop as loud as you could, running around on your skateboards, having total disregard for your
That's
elders.
when we were like 8 years old.
And I figure that by now you are both grasping and greedy, which leads me to believe that you will be able to meet the conditions of inheriting my fortune.
So what are they?
I will keep you in suspense no longer.
Good. Thank you.
The condition for Heather and Brooke to inherit my fortune are as follows. Heather and Brooke must both submit to 2 long, hard, bare-bottom spankings in the presence of my attorney, Mr. Dennis Lexan.
What?
These corporal punishments are to be administered by either their husbands or their boyfriends,
Yeah, right.
whoever happens to be present at this reading. If no husband or boyfriend is present, then these punishments will be administered by Mr. Lexan himself, who is very knowledgeable on my standards of such matters. Now, these conditions are non-negotiable. And if they are not met within the letter, within 1 hour on a termination of this tape,
He's kidding.
the sum total of all of my inheritance will go to any good cat shelter. And both you girls...
Cat shelter.
That's
our money.
The clock's ticking, girls.
Jerk.
Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Miss Woodley.
This is ridiculous.
Honey.
Cranky old jerk.
Honey.
Fuck the money. I don't have to take this.
Honey.
What?
I think it'd be a good idea.
You would.
Mr. Lexan, surely this travesty of a will may be contested.
I'm afraid the will is ironclad, so the only way you can get the money is going through the
That's
spankings.
not really true. You guys could get another lawyer.
Miss
That
Woodley,
could be.
thank you.
You could arrange that really easily.
Miss Woodley.
Completely.
Miss Woodley, thank you.
Mr. Lexan.
Wait a minute. I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, I do too.
There are.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
We need to get the conditions of the will. Can you show us exactly what he has?
I
in mind?
will show you because it's oddly enough, Miss Woodley needs to be
Oh, you
spanked
poor
right
dear.
now.
I'm not getting spanked at all.
Come with me, young lady.
No,
Come
I'm
with
not.
me
I don't
right
even
now.
get any money. There's no way I'm getting spanked.
We're running out of time. Keep going.
Miss Woodley, thank you.
They are running out of time. We don't
Let
have
me
time for this.
demonstrate what happens when
What?
girls don't behave in this office.